Like when you hug your dog, you will someday most likely have to put your dog down, right? You will have to make the very painful but very responsible and loving decision that the best of this dog's life is over and that there's nothing but pain ahead. I've had to do it several times in my life. It's heartbreaking, but it's the final act of love and service to something that you've had dominion over and taken care of and have the duty of taking care of. And I know every time I've had to do that 3 times and just smelling it and going, oh, that's it. Like, that's it. It's gone now. And the memory of that scent, it'll fade. But like right now, that dog's alive. Pablo's alive. And you can smell him. And you're not letting go of him now. He's there. He's there right now. Like, so how do you not, right now, just breathe that in every chance you have? Because you don't know how many more times you'll have. And I don't, when people say to me like, well, how can you think so much about death? Or how can you think so much about breakups? Like, how can you not? Haven't you ever lost anything? Have you forgotten what it was like to have it? Like, did you not keep in your mind like how beautiful this was and how it's gone? Like, my mother died 8 years ago. And I found an old videotape that I didn't even know like existed. And it was, my dad had like gotten a video camera and he'd like shot, you know, all these video, and I could hear my mother's voice. And like hearing it, I went, like it, oh my God, like that was her voice. Like I haven't heard it in 8 years. And I heard it again and it was so familiar, you know? And I thought to myself, oh my God, like I'm so glad I got to hear that. But when she was alive, I never thought like, oh my God, she's here. Like I get to hear her voice. Because someday that'll be gone. Like it'll be gone. The memory of her voice will be gone. It will fade. Like tears in rain, it will just fade. And so to me, like that, if we could just have that presence of mind when it comes to love, like love is not permanently gifted, it is loaned. And the people you love, the dog you love, the people, they're loaned to you and you're loaned to them. And if you could just remember every day to treat it like something that's impermanent and that you're losing all the time. Like, cause I'll tell you something, I think it's insane to love anything because of the pain that it's gonna cause. But oh my God, man, I love that pain because it means I got to feel it. Like I know when I got my dog Kaba, I only got Kaba because Buster died. If he hadn't died, then I never would have had room in my life to get another dog. So in some horrible way, I guess I'm glad that he died. Like, but that's not how it works. How it works is that he died, Buster, and I went, I will never love again. I will never do this to myself again. I will never feel this pain again. It's the worst thing in the world. I will never expose myself to that. And then a friend called me up and said, hey man, we're doing an adoption event with this dog and I just need you to watch him for the night. He's a puppy, he's got mange, he's a little goofy thing, but like, I just need you to watch him for the night. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't have the kids this weekend. Like, I'll watch a dog for a night. And then
you fell in love.
Brings this stupid dog, this little stupid mange-ridden worms, and he walks in to my apartment. He pees immediately on the floor, and I thought, oh shit, I just got a dog. I just got a dog again. I'm doing this again. And that was 13 years ago. And man, I'm so glad. Like, I'm so glad. And he'll sit there, you know, with his little gray face now, and he'll sit there next to me and he'll look at me. He's just as crazy about me as I am about him because he knows I saved him and I know he saved me. And he looks at me and I think to myself, oh, you're gonna kill me. Like, you're gonna kill me when I lose you. And it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. I'm not gonna have another 13 years. I'm lucky if I have another year. But man, like, I don't know. I'll do it. I'm so glad I did it.
He saved you?
Yeah, because he reminded me of a thing I forget, that we all forget, that I have an infinite capacity for love. No matter what I lose. Because we're just losing all of it all the time. But that's not a reason not to love. That's not a reason not to, like, it's so brave to love. And it's only brave because it's scary. Like, if you're not scared, it's not brave. It's only brave because it's terrifying. It's terrifying to know, like, this thing's gonna break my heart. And I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it break my heart, because the joy that it's gonna give me in the interim, like, I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. And you know, right now, if you say to me, when Kaba passes away, will I ever do it again? I'm like, nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you know what? I'm lying. I'm lying. Like, I'm lying. I'll love again. I know it. I know it. And I think it's the same thing with romantic love. Our hearts get broken. We you know, we fall apart. We break in relationship and we heal in relationship. And we recover from that breaking in relationship. And I think there's something really, really important there.